Welcome back. Have you done one of the DNA test kits? So many people have seen the ads, and you may have even done them, but they're everywhere these days.
Yeah, but what do you do with the information when you get your results back? Some people have discovered unknown relatives. Police have discovered criminal suspects, all connected through their DNA.
It's fascinating stuff, and it actually turns out that there's an etiquette to contacting someone who you learn is related to you. Genealogist expert Blaine Bettinger is here to tell us what that is, along with Rich Venezia, who has been with us before from the North Hills Genealogists, who helped me actually trace my roots after my test results came back. So good to have you both here with us.
Thanks for having us.
There really is so much going on with DNA and what people are discovering, what it's being used for, future implications. I mean, there are so many questions.
It's a really exciting time.
Yes, yes.
But also a bit uncertain. So Blaine's in town with us this weekend for our annual conference. It's really exciting. We're going to be talking 2 days about DNA, what to do, how to utilize it, how it can be useful in genealogy, and also some of these things about the best thing to do, the etiquette in terms of talking to your matches. It is sold out for the weekend, but it goes to show how popular and how interested people are in DNA these days.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the conference is sold out, but we have Blaine here, so we're going to tap your knowledge.
All right.
So if you get one of these DNA test kits and you get the results, what should you do with the results?
Yeah, so what I recommend is, first of all, as you know, you get an ethnicity estimate with your results.
Right.
So I recommend don't put too much faith in that estimate. It's a very high-level, rough estimate, but give it a glance, see what it can tell you. Maybe there are some surprises in there. For the most part, what I really like about this DNA testing, though, is connecting with your relatives. So every test will show you a list of your genetic matches, people that share DNA with you. And sometimes there might be close people, maybe you only have distant matches, but once you have this connection, what you can do then is reach out to these relatives and perhaps figure out how you might be related. There might be people in your match list you already recognize, but probably for the most part, these are all going to be strangers, and you're going to have to reach out to them.
Okay, so we're talking about maybe a brother or a sister. We've seen something like that before. Maybe it turns out even your parents aren't who you thought they were. So there are some things that are huge. How do you go about contacting these relatives who may not know you exist either?
Yeah, so if it's a close scenario, so you found a new half-sibling, for example, or something like that, you need to reach out very, very delicately because you don't know what they know. So when you reach out, I recommend that you first try to make some initial contacts. Say, it looks like we're related, and then explore it from there. They might be doing this test knowing they're looking for family, so, but they also might take this test thinking they knew exactly who their family is, and they're getting this surprise. So I recommend to reach out very carefully and slowly at first. Introduce yourself and then start to make some connection before you jump right out and say, "Hey, you're my half brother. It's great to meet you," or something like that.
Right, right. I mean, it really is a delicate kind of thing because you don't want to come off creepy. You don't want to scare someone, and you don't know how they're going to receive the news because they may not be welcome to this, right?
That's right. That's right. And if they don't respond, you have to. I think it's important that we also respect their wishes and their privacy as well. There are people that are going to get this news back, and they're not going to respond because they don't take it well.
Okay, so Blaine, I know we spoke about this on the news side of KDKA here before about future implications. I mean, I know there's some question out there about finding out health risks and how that could impact future health care and insurance and that sort of thing. Also, we're seeing how DNA is used for criminal investigations. How do you protect that DNA once it's out there, once you've sent it to a company?
Yeah, so if you've sent it out already, so certainly this is a consideration whether you test or not in the first place. But if you've already tested, one of the things you can do is at every testing company, you can actually opt out of matching.
Oh, so you're allowed to say,
that's right,
no
matches. I don't want to see my matches, just my ethnicity. That's one way. Another way is to use a pseudonym or some other name. Now, that's not perfect protection because often we can still figure out who the person is through DNA. Right, but because we're genealogists, right? So, but I recommend opt out of matching if you're really that concerned about it. And everyone has a right to their own level of privacy, and we just have to respect what other people want to do. So.
Okay, so there's no hidden language, small print that says this will be stored for X number of years. Is there?
Well, always read the terms of service.
Okay.
I don't always do a great job of that myself, but certainly read the terms of service. But again, if you opt out of matching, you're opted out of matching. So there's a lot of those concerns are alleviated at that point.
Right. Yeah. Rich, as a genealogist, how often do you use DNA?
On a very case-by-case basis, it really depends upon what the goal of the project is. There are people that are far more experienced in this, like Blaine and a bunch of other genetic genealogists in the field. So I often wouldn't take on a case of somebody that's an adoptee or has unknown paternity. But I do sometimes utilize it in addition to sort of paper documents. I'm working with a client right now who we can't figure out who his grandfather is. We believe he changed his name, and we're utilizing his DNA and his matches, who thankfully haven't opted out, to figure out, how he fits into their family and how we might be able to determine who this man originally was before he changed his name.
Well, and that's kind of what you helped me with, was once we had the ethnicities, once we knew kind of some of the background, we were able to pinpoint certain areas
and sort
in
of
the past.
put that ethnicity with the people, and
Right.
saw that it made sense with the folks that were in your tree. So yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah, it's fascinating stuff.
Thank you both for joining us
Yeah,
today.
thanks for
Really
having us.
appreciate it. And you can learn more about tracing your roots with the help of the North Hills Genealogists. Look for more details on the regular meetings and special events, and a link to Blaine's website as well at pittsburghtodaylive.com.